Change is inevitable. But to force that change, some will tear everything down.
Anybody who thinks they want what I got, abandon all hope. Moxley, I am gonna kick your ass. Hey man! The main character of AEW is Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Turn against those they once loved.
Let's have a Hollywood ending.
My sweet dear Mariah.
I'm not hard to find, darling.
And sever all ties.
The Don Callis family has its own revolution. The revolution of Takeshita.
He's bigger, stronger, faster than you.
There was only ever one Kenny.
They're gonna lock us in, mate, in a steel cage. Let's find out if you're really that good. Let's see if you are the pro star.
Because to reach their ends,
I will stop the monitoring. If you want a shot at the TBS title, then you're on.
the means are always justified.
Make no mistake about it, I'm still the man around here. What I'm chasing is to be something that you will never again be, a champion.
If I decide it's time to break that neck of yours, you ain't coming back from that. At Revolution, I will finish the job. We are not rebels. No, rebels rebel against authority. Nobody has authority over us. I am the king. This is my building. This is my ring. You're sitting in my damn seats. I grabbed this company, this entire organization by the strap, and I dragged it to safety through a pandemic. I am on top. I have taken bullet after bullet for this company.
We have not seen that AEW World Championship title belt since Moxley defeated Bryan Danielson. That title held under lock and key.
On fire, I will melt it down. I will sink it in the bottom of the ocean. I will destroy the AEW World Championship before I let anybody else get their greedy, lying, soulless, criminal fingers on it ever again.
Will Jon Moxley's death grip on All Elite Wrestling continue?
As long as there are Death Riders watching Jon Moxley's back, he may be the world champion for a long, long time.
What kind of person are you when it counts?
The best chance AEW had in this match.
What the hell is going on here?
Yuta Psycho Knee!
Moxley and his backup got the job done.
The match is over. He's still the champion. What is he trying to prove here now?
FTR.
Don't sleep. We will show up at your door. We will fight the Death Riders. We're not coming alone.
Wait a minute! Tony! It's Caliber! Can you believe what we're hearing?
The Rated R Superstar! The Legend!
A fight that the Death Riders brought on themselves. Stepping in the ring across from Jon Moxley. Look at the eyes of Copeland.
Jon Moxley, too, can play this game, too, can lay out the violence.
Moxley! You look at me when I'm talking to you, kid! You're all mine!
Here it is, Moxley. For the first time ever, one-on-one.
Cope versus Mox for the AEW Championship. You deserve nothing. You get nothing. The answer is no. Nobody comes into my house and lays down some challenge to me like there's somebody. I don't care if they are the Rated R Superstar. He's probably still face down in the dirt in Australia. If he shows up at Revolution, I will finish the job. You're a coward. You got no guts, you got no spine. You need your little goon squad? Well, guess what? I am gonna take them out. One by one by one.
While the seeds of uprising are sown, revolutions take on many forms. the pursuit of gold consumes a consciousness, a man will go to the most violent of means to secure it.
When I speak about my history with Ricochet,
it actually started on the indies, the CZWs, the Northeastern promotions.
He was someone that was really changing the landscape of what the style of professional wrestling was.
Swerve is here to answer Dale Fox's challenge.
A young, vibrant, charismatic kid who was a student of the game.
I waited, I was patient, I was quiet.
A young man in the formative years of his career.
I didn't have the leverage like a Ricochet did at that time. I didn't really have the cachet.
If you could sum it into one word, it'd be competition.
We heard the rumors, and the rumors are true.
You could say it's a little bit of scorned trauma, but Ricochet did not want me to be the guy to take his place. He did not want me to take a lot of the spotlight off of the great Ricochet.
Good old Ricochet's gonna fit right in.
For years, he's kind of had his own independence, doing what he feels is right. He's kind of been riding this high.
This is whose house?
But I feel like this world is crumbling in front of him now that I'm here.
Ricochet been whooping the ass of all y'all favorite wrestlers.
I always said that if I would have worked as hard and gone the route that Ricochet did, I could be Ricochet.
This is a very surprising development.
I faced badder, I faced more dangerous, but Swerve is different.
As I got more comfortable in my abilities and who I was, I realized I didn't want to be anything like Ricochet. I wanted to be Swerve.
Say what you will about the victory.
Swerve to the top!
But all that matters is that on paper,
oh, it was a low blow!
Ricochet got the W. And yeah, afterwards I did take the robe because I felt like I had earned it.
3 decades. Anyone that's wearing it has been bestowed the opportunity to be great.
Going back to the late, great Jimmy Rave, who was the first one to start wearing that robe.
Prince Nana never gave you that opportunity.
I had to go through people trying to bully me, just like the same people who wore that robe.
Tell them to give me the crown.
I had to show everybody that I was the one in control, that I was the one making the decision.
You're not getting the robe back, Nana.
You know I carry the crown.
Everything that I said that I was going to do, I did.
What I'm chasing is gold around my waist.
My intentions with you, Ricochet, is to right the wrongs.
You're in my way, and I'm taking back our legacy.
The city where I've left bodies laying, brutalized, bloody, incapacitated.
The #1 contender for the AEW World Title.
After I pin Swerve Strickland one more time, I will move on to championship gold.
Swerve Strickland versus Ricochet for #1 contendership? Hard to picture, right?
When I first met MJF, I recognized him for what he was.
A selfish coward.
You are looking at the youngest and fastest rising star in professional wrestling today.
I'll tell you that I took a cheap shot.
You got a fluke victory tonight.
But I gave him a buckshot and clotheslined him over the top rope fair and square.
Was I angry that he cheated me out of a match that I clearly won? Yeah, I was very angry. But unlike Hangman, I didn't have anybody backing me. I did it all by myself.
You came walking into this company with all the buzz and propaganda in the world.
It's things like this that makes MJF an unreliable narrator.
You were the golden boy, the chosen one.
MJF came into this company a boy.
You know what I came in with?
Looking for his place in the world.
A scarf and a mic!
And he still hasn't found it.
Am I jealous of him?
I earned everything.
I had a far better world championship title reign. I have defeated more big stars than Hangman Adam Page.
You have earned nothing.
You should be jealous of my house. You should be jealous of my clothes. You should be jealous of my Breitling.
I walk better than you. I talk better than you. I am better than you.
You should be jealous of my Dynamite diamond ring in which I beat him for.
You name one thing you do better than me, Hangman.
I am real.
In a Texas death match, I injured Christopher Daniels, effectively ending his professional wrestling career of 32 years. Do I regret it?
You want to talk about buckshots? I got a bullet with a name on it, and it reads,
Hangman! 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 You want to shoot, cowboy? Well, then settle up! Let's
I've watched on as hypocrites have chanted cowboy shit at a faker, a phony, a pretender, when I'm right here. You know what pisses me off? When these hypocrites say that he did nothing wrong.
Everybody loves Hangman
treat him like he's some piece of folklore. If anybody's worthy of being looked at as legendary, it's MJF.
A man who has taken every shortcut you thought would win their admiration. You can be the main character all you want.
But I got a question for you. After everything you've done, do you love you? I got no problem being the bad guy.
If I have had a problem,
I got no problem being the villain.
I have faced it head on.
There is so much vitriol between MJF and Hangman Adam Page. Let me move my boy!
Sometimes it is the fracture of family that brings the bloodiest of wars.
The best decision in a lifetime of great decisions for Don Callis was when I threw Kenny Omega to the garbage heap.
1, 2, 1! What the hell did Don Callis do?
I replaced my actual blood family with a new family member. Beat Kenny twice in 1 week. I'm gonna say there's a new god of pro wrestling because he's here each and every day defending the international title as the greatest international champion of all time, while Kenny Omega sits in a hospital bed with tubes coming out of his stomach.
13 months in the making.
The doctor tells you you were 24 hours away from dying. It changes your perspective. And I had an intent to leave a legacy behind in wrestling.
If I'm not showing you guys that Kenny Omega can be the god of professional wrestling, then I am not living.
This new version of Kenny Omega, it's not like the one that you know before. I can't be so willing to die in the ring the way that I used to, because there's still things to do.
How long until your guts explode?
Don, I've stared death in the face. I'm gonna show you exactly what it looks like.
The difference between you and Takeshita is you get hurt, he gets paid. You've been jealous of this man since he was 15 years old.
When I take that belt from you, Takeshita, I'd love to say that it's nothing personal, but it kind of is. Because I want to take away what gives you the right to call yourself the best. I'm gonna take away everything from the entire family until there's nothing left. It just starts at Revolution.
Revolution's gonna be remembered because it's gonna be the last time that the wrestling world sees Kenny Omega. Because we're not just gonna beat you the third time, we're gonna end you.
So, this is kind of on me. This is all on me.
Hand him a screwdriver. He tried to appeal to Fletcher's better sense of morality.
Gather your people, steady your mind.
And I think that's kind of the moment where everything started falling apart.
Ready to fight the war of our lives.
Kyle was like the little brother that I never had. I loved him.
There's no surrender, there's no escape.
And to see what Don done, how he twisted my mind, I didn't want that to happen to Kyle.
We have arrived at the end of days.
But opportunity presents itself.
What have you done, Kyle Fletcher?
Why, Kyle, why? I am nothing like you.
God will reign on Judgment Day.
Don helped open my eyes. You came to AEW, you started holding my career back to further yours, and I was sick of it.
The Don Callis family has its own revolution. The revolution of Kyle Fletcher.
It's not about friendship, and Kyle wants to end my career. Now, it's about time I'm going to make an example out of Kyle Fletcher.
Every time you got an advantage over me, it's not because of your own talent. And as talented as you are, it's not good enough because you've got your family members involved, fam. They're gonna be locked away, brother. Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher, a steel cage.
Full gear, I nearly ended your career. What do you think I'm gonna do with 10,000 pounds of steel wrapped around us?
When you hear this is where the best wrestle, nah, fam, this is where Billy wrestles. This is where I'm putting it to end.
Revolution, the protostar fulfills his destiny.
It's time for me to ascend to the flipping throne. I'm either waking up at home or I'm waking up in a coffin, lad.
No matter the form a revolution takes, it is the end game that they seek, which changes history's course.
What makes you think that I've forgotten? What makes you think our dance is done? Each scar, every drop of blood, I will feel forever.
Your Grand Slam main event is for the AEW Women's World Championship!
My God! It happened! We got a new champion! It was a performance of a lifetime.
On the other side of the world, in front of friends, family, and former lovers, I faced the woman from hell, a woman who broke my heart. Mariah May, you sick bitch! Women of wrestling, lend me your ears. If you want to go face to face, tit to tit, I'm not hard to find, darling, for God is a woman and her name is Timeless!
Former champion getting a jump on the Timeless one.
Look what you made me do! You never did know how to write an ending, did you?
Oh, wait a second. Oh, no! Oh, no!
Spotlight! At Revolution, let's have a Hollywood ending.
Did you like Australia? Because I consider it foreplay. You want a Hollywood ending? Well, so do I.
This is our spotlight.
Disqualifications? I don't want them. Countouts? I don't need them.
This is our moment.
Rope breaks? Piss off. Not a single hold will be barred, and false count anywhere in the entire bloody building.
Let's be stars together.
You are nothing without me.
Mariah, the star that you are will not compare to this monster that you've become.
There is no surviving me at Revolution because we will both go down together.
One day, many years from now, someone will ask, whatever happened to Mariah May? She found out what happens when you try to kill God.
I pray that neither of you seriously get hurt. Pray for her.
This war was never going to be easy. It was never going to be pleasant. Sacrifices have been made. My people have been put on the shelf. We are struggling. Adam Copeland says a lot of things. Thinks he knows a lot.
Moxley! You look at me when I'm talking to you, kid!
You know nothing about All Elite Wrestling. You know nothing about this world. You know nothing about me or my people or what we're doing. But I am a general that leads from the front. I will pop whatever discs in his spine are still hanging on by a thread. By myself. With my own two hands.
This didn't actually start out as a quest to become the AEW World Champion. Do I want to be? Yes, absolutely. But this started because Moxley and the Death Riders were attacking my friends. Retired Bryan Danielson, threw Darby Allin down a flight of stairs, attacked FTR. That's why I had an issue with Moxley and the Death Riders. The fact that he was the AEW champion was a massive bonus. My body is a map of sacrifices. The scars will let you know what I've put myself through to attain what I want to attain. When I decide something, When I want something, I get it. And I want the AEW World title.
You're all mine!
Revolution got the AEW World Championship.
There's a lot of importance, a lot of weight for this title match.
I am a different animal entirely.
It's about the soul of the sport that I love.
This feels like I have to try and take the company in a different direction.
Hey, you got me all alone, just like you wanted. What are you gonna do with that, huh?
I have to change the path that we're on. I have to take out Jon Moxley.
You'll do nothing!
At Revolution, I take that title out of the briefcase and I walk into the future as the AEW World Champion.
Your generation, stacked pile of crippled bodies, and I will break Adam Copeland's neck and put you right on the top of that pile, and I will set it on fire. It's our time now.